What's up, world? This is DJ Fuse, and you're tuning in to Just Being Earnest.
Okay, this OG Fillmore Slim in the house, and you tune in to Just Being Earnest.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ernie's show is about to start. So sit down, get comfortable, shut the fuck up, and listen.
Yeah, that's a smooth groove right there. Another episode, Just Being Earnest. Hide your feelings. If your feelings get hurt, tune out now. This not the show for you. We offend everybody. It's Just Being Earnest, courtesy to slideshow.com. Motherfucker, yeah.
We're back at it.
We're gonna do this shit for real. All right? Just Being Earnest with my young shooter, Daniel Oda. Somebody should have told you.
On video this time.
On video. Got the fucking wino wine from the motherland of China. It's Daniel's motherland, and he's dogging the wine.
Japan is my motherfucking motherland. First of all.
I said China.
You said fucking China. Very, very fucking different.
Because I'm racist. But this was from his motherland of Japan.
Are you sure this is from Japan? It's in a carton.
Shit got sent to me from Japan.
Okay,
all
all
the
right.
shit. It's sent to me. This is the wine. This is some fly shit. Can you read Japanese? Go ahead and read that shit. Go ahead and read that shit. Go ahead and read that shit.
Let me see.
That's all Japanese. Nagasaki is all that shit.
You're saying random Japanese words. Hey, chicken teriyaki. I know Japanese.
Hey, I didn't even say chicken. That's not even a Japanese word.
First of all, this is in a milk carton.
It is in some type of milk carton.
You see this?
It's in some type of milk carton, and it's how they do things in Japan. Allegedly, at least it looks cheap. So it's it's like what they drink in the hood. You know what I'm saying? What the winos drink. You know what I'm saying?
I've had sake before, and even Japanese beer. It's always in bottles. I've never had alcohol out of a carton. That's for damn sure.
Robbie Jones. I don't know if you're listening, but Robbie Jones, let me know what this shit is right here. All right? But I'm about to drink it on the show.
We will get to that.
We will get to that.
Yeah.
Man, you be on Instagram.
Yeah.
You be on Instagram, you scrolling.
That's pretty much the only thing I do use. I don't go on Facebook.
You got to follow a lot of ladies and stuff like that on there?
I follow my friends.
Yeah, okay. So,
yeah.
And you know
and
that.
some of them are ladies for sure. Yeah.
And so are any of those ladies ones that pose frequently and do selfies?
Of course. Absolutely.
4 or 5 times a day.
Yes.
I'm talking a selfie to say, I have a headache. Them types of shits.
Yes. Yeah.
Is this like, are they crazy?
Are they crazy?
Are they deranged of some type? Is it some type of what is he called? Mental disorder? What is this?
I would say no, but that's definitely a thing. Like
and what is with the sticking the lips out? What dude?
The duck lips.
Yeah, what is that? What they call it? The duck lips? Okay, the duck lips.
Yeah.
What dude in his right mind see a girl doing that and be like, "Ooh, you see the way she did?"
Right.
You know,
it's not like you meet people like that. Like, hi, hey, how you doing? My name's da-da-da. Like this, that kind of thing.
Yeah, people don't even talk like, yeah, how you know.
Yeah, right.
People don't do that.
Right.
You know, it's just all this is false flagging. You know, these girls, none of them are how they look on the gram. Mm-hmm. None of them.
Right.
Most of them got blotches all over their face.
And there's a filter over whatever the picture is.
I guess
right?
so, or they wear a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
Right? I guess that's why I'm able to stay with the same girl for a lifetime, I guess.
Right.
Because she doesn't wear makeup. Refuses to.
I like that.
She'll put some lipstick on for a fancy photo shoot or we're going out.
Right.
Some red lipstick sometimes.
Yeah.
But no makeup. That's a it's a false representation of yourself.
Yeah. No makeup is who you wake up next to.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then, because it sucks, you know what I'm saying? You meet a bad one in the club, she got ass and titties and all of that, and then fucking you wake up in the morning, is paint smeared all over the bed, and she look like a goddamn Gila monster. It's very old. I don't know if anybody knows what a Gila monster is, but yeah, she looked like a Gila monster.
Well, nowadays you don't even know about the ass. Like that could be fake.
Well, there's ways to accentuate it. They sit on the counters and things like that. Yeah. They poke it out, and I watch these girls very closely because I think women are the greatest thing, but they don't think they're the greatest thing.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And they don't know that, you know. Mm-hmm. And it's just like none of these girls are as attractive as they think they are. The ones who take pictures all the time. It's never like the super fine girls aren't the ones taking pictures of themselves.
Well, this has become a false representation of what beauty really is. And we know somebody, both you and I, that I think once came up to us and said, oh man, I wish I looked like this.
Oh, yeah.
And she showed us this picture of what's going on here. You better drink that?
Oh, no, we're about to drink this. No, keep going.
Okay,
keep going.
Showed us a picture of what she thought a beautiful woman was.
Yes.
And she said, I really wish I looked like this. And we took a look, and it was like borderline like anorexic.
Yo,
and
she was so ugly,
disgusting.
And she was whack looking, and yeah, it was just she looked horrible.
Mm-hmm.
She was skinny, looked like she needed a sandwich.
Yeah, and this person that we know was way more fine than the person that she showed us.
Absolutely, she was.
And we looked
and she was brown, and she has brown skin.
Right.
And she was clamoring for the pink body.
Right.
She was clamoring for that. Now, to each his own, I guess.
Yeah, but what she showed us looked unhealthy.
Girls,
unhealthy.
Girls could be very insecure, jealous of their own shadow.
Right.
And I guess that's just what it is. But like this Instagram thing, and just it's always the girls who look a little strange that take selfies constantly. There's literally only 2 girls on Instagram that I'm glad that they're on Instagram because they bless us with their fineness. It's really only 2 girls for me personally, and that's Ashanti. Oh my God,
Ashanti, yeah.
Ashanti is the greatest thing Instagram ever had. Ashanti.
I had forgotten about Ashanti.
Oh my God, go on Instagram and hit the follow button, and you will be like, thanks for Ashanti.
Oh man.
And the second one is Demi Lovato.
Demi Lovato's fine, dude.
Demi Lovato's Instagram is the real shit.
Okay.
Now, if you girls ain't fucking with them, you know what I mean? You really shouldn't be doing too much. Because, the fellas, we know you doing too much. The fellas know you're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be Ashanti or Demi Lovato or the Kardashians. I mean, you could go ahead and hate on the Kardashians. People hate on the Kardashians. It's like you can hate on them all you want, but why are you really mad?
People do really hate on the Kardashians.
Why are you really mad?
Yeah.
I can't stand people who call them hoes. I cannot stand that. That bothers me. Because I know what a hoe is. I've seen hoes.
Right.
And why is Kim Kardashian a hoe? Because the dudes she dates are noteworthy. Mm-hmm. She's been married for quite some time now. Right. Even before when Ray J leaked the sex tape on her, Ray J was her boyfriend. All these other people you talking about were her boyfriends, like 3 or 4 dudes. When I know all these girls hating and calling them hoes, and all these dudes hating and calling them hoes, look at your wife. Look at your wife.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I probably know your wife, and I know more than 4 or 5 dudes. that didn't skeet it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like people need to take a look in the mirror. You know, like, why am I calling this person a hoe? You know,
Right.
this girl had this dude, Ray J, put out the sex tape, and she sued the company, came up,
Yeah.
sued about that, and then capitalized off her success and put her family on.
Yep.
These girls are gorgeous. So you can sit around and say, oh, they're ugly, she's fake, this and that, won't. Dudes, females, whatever. If you a dude and Kylie Jenner walked up on you in the store and was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, what's up? You know, you want to kick it tonight or whatever? You ain't gonna be like, oh, hell no. What, you trash? You ain't doing that. Are they? Would you?
No.
Would you? I'd be like, dude, I think I'm kicking it with Kylie Jenner tonight.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, come on. I mean, I'm a little too old to be hanging out with that young bitch, but, you know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, I got you. Well, if I could chime in on this, I once went to there was a seminar where Chuck D of Public Enemy.
Chuck D.
Yeah, this is going way back.
That shit smell like poison.
Are you pouring this shit right now?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, that shit.
we're really about to. Okay, real quick. Chuck D gave a presentation and he used Kim Kardashian in an example, a very negative way, where he's talking about, you know, the struggle as an artist, his come up, and Public Enemy was groundbreaking at the time, and he said, "Yeah, think about Kim Kardashian. What does she do?" And everybody was like, "Well, she's famous and she's a reality star." And,
yeah.
And he was like, "But no, what does she do?"
Okay.
And nobody had an answer. He was like, "Well, we don't know." I mean. And he's like, exactly. Be a nerd about something. Build a skill set. Being famous is not a skill set, which is a fair point.
It's absolutely a fair point.
However, to be clear, Kim Kardashian is a model. She has signed several corporations in terms of beauty products and all this stuff.
She's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
She has more companies than Chuck D.
Right. And on top of that, Kanye once described her as like the modern day Marilyn Monroe. You don't hear anybody bagging on Marilyn Monroe, do you?
Not nowadays. They idolize her now.
Right.
You know, history will tell, you know.
Yeah. And although
I'm sure back then people were bagging on Marilyn Monroe.
maybe for banging John F. Kennedy. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But, I mean, you don't sing a song like that, Happy Birthday, Mr. President, without banging that dude. But anyway.
I hear you.
Anyway. He's right. That being famous and being good looking is not a skill set. However, we do appreciate it. But it's not a skill set. However, that's not to say that you don't get to be successful for nothing.
Yeah, what I would say to Chuck D, I mean, about that is, you know, Chuck D the God. You know, don't get it twisted.
Right.
Chuck D's the God, and that's a fair point.
Yeah.
But this is America.
Right.
Capitalism, mail coming through the door. Capitalism, the land of fuckery, value for value, right?
Right.
People, Kim Kardashian is valued.
Yes.
The way she looks is valued. Her family chaos on TV is valued.
Right.
All of that shit is valued. And Chuck D, she doesn't have a skill. She doesn't have a skill. Mm-hmm. But that is the beauty of America. Is you could just capitalize off things people like about you and capitalize off of it. Chuck D could be a multi-millionaire if he would even think, oh, maybe I should do Chuck D this, or maybe I should make Public Enemy this, or maybe I should do this, and you know what I mean? Or
that's the hustle. Yes.
That's the hustle. That's what she did.
Yeah.
Well, that's what her mom did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kim Kardashian is the goddaughter of the great O.J. Simpson. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, you're right.
O.J. Simpson, the great freedom fighter.
That's funny. I thought on this subject when you told me about this, I thought I was gonna disagree with you, but yeah.
I like them. I like them. You know, I don't watch their show. or nothing like that. But I like how they move. I mean, I like that they stick together. Mm-hmm. And if you marry into the family, or you're a boyfriend or a girlfriend or whatever, they treat them as such. They protect them. They give them little shows and little lipstick deals or whatever they do. You know what I mean? That shit is player to me.
Right.
It's like, you know what I mean? It's like LeVar Ball times 500.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
These girls, they out here calling Kim Kardashian a gold digger. And she make more money than her husband.
She had more money. Yeah, she had money to begin with.
She always has.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand. It's like, how they just be coming up with stuff to call them. It'd be uneducated people, I guess. It's like, you must not know who this is.
Well, people take things off face value. That's why.
Yeah. I just don't see the whole thing. That's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know about the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's a mother of two.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, man. Come on, man. Let's drink this
Japanese
Japanese
Are we doing
shit.
this?
I'm about to shoot this Japanese. Look at if you see Daniel Oda got the shot
Cheers.
glasses look like titties. I'm about to drink it on the titty side.
Is there alcohol in this?
I don't know.
This tastes like high C or something.
That shit. That shit.
That wasn't that good.
That shit was nasty, dog.
Why'd you bring this over, man?
Shit, 8%. 8% alcohol. That shit weak.
That was disappointing.
I was trying. I don't want to throw it in the trash before I opened it and tasted it. I didn't want to throw it in the trash, I want to taste it first.
That shit was gross.
That shit was nasty. But
that shit was gross.
But that shit was tight, though, how we did that. That shit was tight how we did that right there, I like that shit. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's everybody's always trying to compare, or trying to compete. And I think that people are just mad that they've had their foot on the necks of all the media for what, 10, 12, 13 years?
Yeah.
How long they been on?
Yeah.
Dominating. Whatever. Got Chuck D hating on them.
Yeah.
And Chuck D is a legend.
Yep.
What you know about Chuck D?
Chuck D. I saw him in person, actually. That's I got to meet him, and he gave.
Is that where you heard him say that?
Yeah, he gave a lecture about that.
He gave a lecture where
at? Sac State. That's where I went to school, and he came by and talked a whole bunch of shit about Kim Kardashian.
Damn.
But actually, that's a lie. It was more like 3 minutes of him just going in.
That's still a long time.
Yeah, that's true. Point being, he just wanted everybody to build a skill set about something. But
yeah, that's cool.
I get where he's coming from.
That's cool. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, you should build a skill set, but you should also try to capitalize off everything that happens to you.
Yeah, but I think it's true where it's like good-looking people have it much easier than everybody else because you get through life easier.
See, you get it. Yeah, that's my dude.
They get through life easier because things are brought upon them. More options are given to them than other people. Job opportunities, so on and so forth. And it's less good-looking people that have to build some kind of talent and skill to even create a revenue for themselves, to support themselves.
Yeah.
However, I bet you most of the women that hate on Kim Kardashian are doing these duck lips and all that shit on Instagram and shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I bet they are.
Yeah. And you'll never be as good looking as Kim Kardashian, no matter what your husband tells you.
Right.
You just won't.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I understand beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You want to call her fake, and you want to say she did this and she did that. Well, if she did, she looked good as a motherfucker. So,
You're damn right.
And all of them sisters look good. And then everybody
I mean, Chloe.
Chloe to me is the most luscious one.
What?
Mm-hmm. She's luscious. I would wrestle her.
Khloe Kardashian?
Yeah.
Not to be too harsh.
She look what? She look like Frankenberry?
A little bit.
She look like Frankenberry. She may look like Frankenberry a little bit.
Yeah.
But she looked like the most fun. She looked like the most fun. I don't like a girl that bores me.
Okay.
She looked like she would be a little more fun. And I don't believe in this curse they talking about.
Curse?
Yeah, they talking about.
Elaborate.
They talking about like Bruce Jenner and get titties and shit, and motherfucking Kanye is flipping out, and Lamar Odom smoking crack, and the other boy got a drinking problem. I just think that them dudes is just fucked up a little bit. I mean, Lamar Odom was a fucking 5-star recruit, #1 and shit.
One time he was sixth man of the year.
He was a 6th man of the year and went to the University of Rhode Island for a reason, because he had problems. He was supposed to be LeBron James before LeBron James.
Whoa.
He was a 6'9" guy who can handle the rock and dish and do all types of things. And then he got in trouble in college with the drugs and had to go to the University of Rhode Island. He just never had the mind for it. But Lamar Odom had all the handles. But he never had the mind for it. Bruce Jenner said he always wanted a pussy. Did he not say he always wanted a pussy?
Well, even before then, we saw the signs.
I mean, we saw the signs, but he came on TV and said, "Oh, when I won the Olympics, I really wish I had a pussy." I mean, he didn't say it in those words, but he said.
I understand you're being facetious, but I mean, like it was not too far off the mark. That's for damn sure.
So all these guys already had their issues. So, calm down on the girls. It's 2018. Stop hating on people. You just find reasons to hate on people. Oh, I hate them.
That's a fair point.
Like, why? Why you hate them?
I think, you know what? I think it's time to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hold on.
Talk about my man Donald J. Trump.
Oh, shit. Okay.
We're back.
We're back.
After a brief intermission,
Yep.
Daniel Oda showed me the most racist Japanese shit I ever seen in my life. What was it?
It was a pilot like a decade ago called like Tokyo Breakfast.
Jesus Christ. I can't explain it. They kept, "Oh, what's up, my nigga? Oh, here you go. Chicken and waffles, my nigga." All of this shit.
They ordered a case of 40s. This is a real pilot, too.
Yeah, I don't know if we can work the audio into the show somehow.
Good morning, nigga. Good morning to you, nigga.
Jesus, that was funny. Extremely racist. All the woke people would be extremely mad. You play that shit, you Uncle Tom. Play that shit. Run that shit back. Shit is hilarious. People take themselves too seriously these days, and everybody's way too fucking sensitive.
Yeah.
After the Rose Bowl, there was a female reporter that put out a tweet.
Mm-hmm.
And the tweet was basically saying, "Oh, to the Oklahoma Sooner player that seemed surprised that I was in the locker room after the game. It's 2018. Wake up, you chauvinist or something like that."
What?
Chauvinistic attitude or whatever. These are college kids, and there's a female, and the women come in the locker rooms. She was like, "I can handle myself," or something like that, that nature.
Okay.
And I was just thinking, like, are you kidding me? Like, of course he's gonna be taken back. Like, if we're all equal, then can I go like up in, like, if I had my journalist credentials, could I just run up in the WNBA a locker room and try to holler at a baby girl and try to interview what's her name? The only fine WNBA player. I forget her name. She went to Notre Dame. Her name is leaving me right now. But
Candace Parker?
Hell no. I'm talking about Candace Parker. She too tall for a brother like me. But I forgot.
Okay, anyway.
I forgot her name.
All right.
Skylar Diggins.
Oh, right.
Skylar Diggins is fine as a motherfucker. But if I just go up in there while Skylar Diggins is in her drawers or in a towel, you don't think she would be taken back? Man, there's dudes in here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I come out like, oh, I can handle myself, you feminist. You know how it sounds crazy, right?
Right.
So it's like people need to stop being so fucking sensitive about everything, especially the women these days.
They call that the PC culture, do they not?
The PC culture. I think it's being driven by white liberal women. I really do. Driving this whole shit, wearing vagina hats and shit, fucking kicking up dust. I mean, I'm not hating on it. It's just a little annoying to act like they're suffering so bad when, there's an entire race of people in America that's been suffering way worse.
Right.
While your ancestors and your mom and your dad sat back and watched.
Yeah.
So, everybody running around here with these penis hats and all this. I didn't see none of that. I didn't see none of that outpouring for any of these young black kids that was getting shot back in 2017.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In 2016, 2015, 2014, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. You know what I mean? keep going.
Right.
We could just keep going. It's just a bit ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
So what do you think we've had an entire year of a Republican president? How'd you feel?
Pretty awful about it.
Did you?
Yeah. It's been a shit show to say the least. I mean,
do you think that's that he's a Republican or just that it's Donald Trump?
I think he's Donald Trump.
Right.
I don't even view his as a Republican anymore.
Well, yeah, he's just Donald Trump, man.
Yeah.
It's always been that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I was watching the news the other day, and he's going in about all, like fake news media, this and that. And they had a rebuttal for him where it's like, dude, we've counted since the day you've been elected in office. It's almost like 2,000 false or misleading statements that he's put out. And to the hypocrisy of
he just be out there lying. He just get Fox News. He watch Fox and Friends, and then he just
makes up his own stats. You can't just make up numbers, and
he be saying some old wild shit.
Yeah,
he's loose.
Yeah.
Now I think he's losing his mind a little bit. That sucks.
It may be a form of dementia or something.
You was over there talking in one of the earlier episodes about some goddamn Propecia.
Propecia, yeah. With some crazy side effects.
Daniel Oda got he has a what do you call it? Some type of theory of Donald Trump's hair.
Yeah, I do.
Hair product seeping into his brain and fucking with his thinking.
Yeah. Yeah. First of all, his hair looks crazy with all the product that he's using. It's definitely not working. Well, he's not losing any more hair.
That shit look crazy.
But it looks like some kind of dead cat or something on his head. And my theory is Propecia has seeped into his brain cells and his cerebellum.
It looked like a dead cat for sure.
Yeah. And it's caused so much confusion into what is reality. Him taking credit for planes not going down in 2017. It's like,
that's wild.
I've been so tough on air traffic control, and I just want to say no other president has had higher success numbers in terms of aviation and planes not going down. You have any fucking control over that? What?
He tried to take credit for people saying Merry Christmas. Did you know that?
No, but I believe it.
Yeah, he said.
I believe he did.
He put out a tweet. That's how you get down. He put out the tweets.
Yeah.
He's probably laying on his stomach.
What is with this constant there's two things that I see with him and his constant raging dialogue that he has on Twitter is, one is like constant need for affection and gratitude. And,
right. He said he got people saying Merry Christmas again because nobody was saying Merry Christmas. I was like, when was people not saying Merry Christmas?
Right. This war on Christmas.
That's what he said. Yeah.
No, I've heard that before. Yeah,
he said that. I ended the war on Christmas. People are finally saying Merry Christmas again.
He wants to be responsible for all these things and take credit for this, and he wants this gratitude. And also the other thing is just some kind of like underlying hatred towards any kind of policy that Obama has ever put forth.
I think he's just trying to. I think all of the white guys in there just trying to wipe out everything that the president ever did, that President Obama ever did.
Yeah,
they're just trying to make it seem like he was just horrible, and that's how they'll try to write history.
Yeah, it almost seems like they're trying to erase his accomplishments and therefore make his presidency irrelevant.
Mm-hmm. That's what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
and that's to be expected. That's to be expected. When he was voted in 2008 or whatever that was, I think it was Mitch McConnell said we're trying to make him a one-term president. That's our goal, to make him a one-term president.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And it didn't happen.
Oh.
That was a slick talking Negro, that Barack Obama.
Yeah, he beat out Mitt Romney, the human Frankenstein.
I mean, he had no competition, just like Donald Trump has no competition.
Yeah.
Donald Trump has no competition. He will win again.
Really?
Yeah.
That I don't believe.
Well, I haven't seen anybody of any relevance, any senators or anything.
I think at this point,
he started a movement. Donald Trump got people in the swamps worshiping him for no reason.
You know what? It's interesting that you say that. Like, Trump support. It's almost like when all the flack and negative criticism gets put down on him. It's like his camp grows stronger. Like they feel even more.
They turn up.
Yeah. They even feel more strongly about their beliefs and why they voted for him and everything. Yeah. Like, you don't regret it at all?
Yeah.
You don't like this? You don't like that?
And people lost out with Bernie Sanders. They lost.
I did.
You had Bernie Sanders.
I did, for sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Bernie Sanders. And, they undercut him on some crooked shit.
Mm-hmm.
And look where it got you. It got you 8 years of Trump, probably. Because Bernie Sanders' old ass ain't gonna run for no president. He older than Trump, ain't he?
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Bernie Sanders would be the oldest person to hold presidential office.
Donald Trump already is right now.
Yeah, and Donald Trump is right now.
Yeah, so when he done, he gonna be decrepit, boy.
Yeah.
Because that shit gonna do a number on him. He used to people liking him and be like, oh, fuck, it's Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's how I would have been 10 years ago. Like, oh, shit, Donald Trump, what's up, motherfucker?
Look,
you know what I mean?
Look at him now.
Now look at him. He's not looked at like that anymore.
No.
He's a pariah.
I don't know, man. Anybody who has an approval rating of 32 or 33%, I cannot see being reelected again. I mean,
I don't know, man.
The opposition that,
do you know of anybody thinking about running for president? Anybody right now?
No, I mean, Joe Biden has said that he does not want to run.
I wouldn't vote for him.
You wouldn't vote for him over Trump, though?
Nah.
Think about that.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Why?
Why would I? You're not gonna scare a black man with the boogeyman. Okay? You're not gonna scare me by saying, "Oh, but we don't want Trump." Like, okay, but give me something better, because Joe Biden and Barack Obama were in power for 8 years, and black people were in the worst economic state ever under them.
Yeah.
Barack Obama did a lot for the homos. He did a lot for them.
Mm-hmm.
Tons for them. He did a lot for what you call it, the dreamers and all that.
Mm-hmm.
He did a lot. He did a lot to help a lot of people.
Yeah.
But he did not do a lot to help those millions of Americans that came out in record numbers. Black people did, to put that man in office. On he was selling hope. He was selling hope. He didn't do a goddamn thing. Now let me just finish and then you can do your rebuttal.
Okay.
In 2007, I received a stimulus check from the president, George Bush.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm. And it was, it wasn't much. It was about $1,500. 8 years of Barack Obama, motherfuckers is just struggling, right? The $1,500 from Bush that wasn't shit, but it was some shit like, whoa, okay, motherfucking president and shit.
Okay.
But then, the 8 years pass and black people are struggling, getting shot by cops, all types of shit. All the president can say is, stay calm, pray. Or he'll go fucking sing. He's singing fucking Negro spirituals and shit in a fucking church.
Yeah.
Black people are still in the worst economic state. Then here comes this new president, and I have a feeling that with Donald Trump, let's see who's jumping around and cheering when tax time comes this year for the blacks.
So now
and for the other poor Americans who are struggling, because this tax bill helps struggling Americans. It does definitely helps the 1%. So don't get it twisted. The 1% is benefiting the most. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
But it is really putting a few $1,000s extra in the pockets of the poor Americans.
Okay, so now we've arrived at why or at least how Trump could basically help poor people in need, even minorities.
Absolutely.
And
Americans because the immigrants the immigrants are getting fucked. They getting pretty much nothing.
Right. Well, it was my understanding that this tax plan is going to benefit the rich the most.
Absolutely.
Now, in 2018, this year that we're in right now, is when people are getting a lot of cuts on taxes. But in terms of, long-lasting, a long-lasting tax plan that would help our generations, like your children,
right,
it is going to put them in a deficit.
Okay.
That's where I'm at with this.
I get where you're at. But the thing is, we've always been worried about the deficit. Like the deficit has always been a huge issue.
Yeah.
But it's like, why are we so worried about the deficit when it comes to putting the money in the pockets of Americans who need it? We were getting put in a deficit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We was doing all kinds of weirdo shit. With the government spending. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? These banks and all this types of foul shit going on. Fucking, I don't know what it take. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make new bathrooms and fucking build walls and all types of foul shit. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with putting the money in the pockets of the people who need it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got kids out here.
Yeah.
I'm worried about my kids right now. I'm trying to flip this money. Shit.
That's fair, and that's
flip
fair.
This goddamn money.
That's fair.
You're talking about 5-10 years down the road. I'm trying to keep stacking.
That's fair.
So, it sucks if you weren't born here and you work here and you work hard. I got friends like that.
Yeah.
But
well, my point is,
but if your paper's straight, you straight.
Right, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see when the time comes.
Okay, well, yeah, we shall see, and we shall revisit this topic.
We will.
I just, I don't really have so much of a problem with Trump as I have a problem with the American people, because the American people are the reason why he's in office.
That's true.
The people that are against him are the reason why he's in there, and the people that are for him, the people that are against him made certain people for him. Mm-hmm. They drew a line in the sand.
Yeah.
The people who were totally against Trump And there was people who were on the fence who didn't know who they wanted to vote for. But the people that were against Trump drew a line in the sand.
It's true.
And said, you're this, you're this, you're this, you're this if you're going to vote for this man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they built a fucking movement. Every fucking post I saw about the election was about something Trump said.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, ooh, you see how Hillary did that or whatever. It was like, nah, fuck Trump, man. He did this. I'm whining about Trump. I'm whining about Trump. I'm whining about Trump. White privilege. And he win the election. He gonna win the election like that again because that's all people are doing is just like talking points about Donald Trump.
Well, like, I get why he won is because people are so unhappy. Like, that's why he won. That's why they came out in droves in all these counties that they'd never seen people come out in before. Yeah. And it mounted to all these electoral votes. Yeah,
that's what happened with Obama.
Well, right. Okay, yeah. But
goddamn revolution.
We'll
white power.
We'll see. we'll see. As Van Jones called it, a white lash. But we'll see. Because if people are still unhappy, anything's possible.
I don't know.
I mean, he could get reelected again if people are that unhappy, and opposition is just like Democrats just choose a fucking horrible person. They will. We'll see. I'm just because at this point, I think we're at a point where, like anybody. I mean, that's why Joe Biden, he would have my vote for sure.
Biden.
If you're choosing between him and Trump, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Dude, Trump is not the boogeyman to me. Whoever, because there's gonna. I vote third party. I vote libertarian. That's what I vote.
Yeah. Well, I'm a registered independent. Like,
yeah. See,
I don't care. I mean, whichever's the better candidate, I'll vote for it.
Yeah. You're not about to see me out here voting for no Joe Biden though. Not at all.
I'm using him as an example.
But he's what they got. He's like, oh, Joe Biden, you're gonna run, like, because the people there's nothing over there. Everybody got skeletons in the closet. Donald Trump just put his skeletons out there, like, hey, y'all want to see my skeletons? It don't matter. Remember when he said he could shoot somebody?
And he wouldn't lose any votes.
Man, he's so right. He's so right. He could do all that shit. It don't matter. They got him on tape talking about I just grabbed him by the pussy, you know, whatever. You famous.
Yeah, it is explanation. It's locker room talk.
Yeah, which it was. But that's neither here nor there.
No, it isn't.
I never grabbed a girl's pussy without asking.
True.
There's usually heavy petting before I go down and grab the pussy. But yeah, man. So, you know, the year of Trump is what I would say it was, and it was probably a shitty year for him.
Yeah.
Just think of him. He used to being revered, to being loved by half of the country, hated by the other half.
Mm-hmm. I would argue more than the other half.
More than the other. That approval rating is, whew.
I'm telling you, yeah.
It's all bad.
Yeah.
But, you know.
And more than half voted against him during the actual election.
Well, he lost the popular. He lost.
That's more than half the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So.
Do you think he's just going to have some type of brain aneurysm and fall?
I think at this point anything's possible.
Like
ever since that Trump slurred, like,
oh, that was scary.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it's cold as a motherfucker in here.
We're in a garage in Richmond somewhere.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
where the ratchets fly. But yeah, man, it's been a hell of a year for Trump.
Yeah.
And or it was a hell of a year for Trump.
It's been rough.
His family looks scary to me. They scare me. They gave me the heebie-jeebies. That whole family, the way they look, scares me.
Yeah. His son's name is Barron. Barron Trump.
He looked like one of them kids off the horror movies. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
Yeah, well, which one? I mean,
any horror movie, he just looked like a kid.
no, I mean, which kid? Like
Baron.
Yeah,
He the little one.
Yeah,
he the little one. I
That-
mean, no disrespect, because I feel hella sorry for that kid.
I do too. He's just a kid.
He looked like a cool kid, good looking kid. You know.
I just think it's weird to name your son Baron. I think it's some kind of like sinister shit. Anyway,
I don't know. I think Baron Davis is one of the illest basketball players to come into to the Bay.
but it wasn't spelled like that. It wasn't spelled like Baron Davis. It was spelled like Baron Von Trump or something. Like that's the way it was spelled.
Baron Von?
Well, I'm
Jawsing.
No, I'm just saying like it's like Barron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Makes a
It's
difference.
different, huh? That is make a difference though. He said Baron Von Trump. I was like, oh dang, that's make that family even more scary. Yeah, man. I don't want to change like everybody talking about impeach Trump. I don't want none of that shit. I don't want none of that impeach Trump shit. Cause I don't like the motherfuckers that he got in line.
It's true. Just think about the next. If he goes, then it's Mike Pence.
Yeah, the dude who looked like he wearing swimming nose plugs. Don't Mike Pence look like he wearing swimming nose plugs?
He looks horrifying, like he murdered you in your sleep.
If you was gay, he'd murder you
Yeah.
in the name of Jesus. You know? Motherfucker. Mike Pence is scary. Scarier than Donald Trump to me. The boogeyman don't scare me. So that's the thing. It's like I think the black voter, you know what I mean? The black voter is the girlfriend that you take advantage of and you don't really appreciate. You know what I mean? Like that's how the Democrats treat the black voter.
Yeah.
It's like you know, every once in a while I come across when you need something, you know, you be real nice and shit. Well, otherwise you're just like, she'll be there when I come get her. She'll be there when I come get her. She'll be there if I call. You know, that's how they. That's how they treat the black voter.
Interesting way of looking at it. Yeah.
And black people can't even see that shit. Hillary done so much. That bitch broke up your whole family. The fuck you talking about? She do so much. You mean I can vote for the uncouth businessman, or I can vote for the lady that think you're a super predator and it's the reason why you know what I'm saying? Why your uncle in jail, or why your brother in jail, or why you
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, fuck that. Give me Gary Johnson on the one time. You know? That's what Earn did. Just to let y'all know, that's what Earn did while we doing all this political talk. I voted for Gary Johnson. And he was silly as fuck.
He was. Oh shit.
The motherfucker climbed Mount Everest or something. That was his claim to fame. Yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here, man.
Yeah.
It's been a great one. This
Yeah.
has been a fun one. We recording these motherfuckers now, and we filming them.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers, full episodes, gonna come out. The episodes will come out. And, you know, bam, back to back. Y'all gonna like it. Because I said you gonna like it.
There you go.
God damn it. All right, man. Just Being Earnest, Young Shooter, Daniel Oda. It's Dirty Earn, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.